Good morning, everyone. This is Teddy Tarvis with your Wednesday, May 15th morning wake-up call. Let's get right into it. So in the overnight, corn was up about 3 cents, soybeans up 6.5, and wheat up 10 3/4. So we're having a pretty good overnight following a bit of a turnaround Tuesday yesterday. So the main story essentially with the grains right now coming off that USDA report last week is, you're going to have some weather premium that's going to be getting into the mix here over the next anywhere from 6 to 15 days. We had rains being put back into the forecast for different parts of the country. And then we got the planting progress report on Monday that is a little bit supportive, for corn. Came in at 49%, the 5-year average being 54%. But those 1 to 5 day rains were lowered slightly, but the 6 to 10 day rains were raised. For beans, planting is at 35%, the 5-year average being 34%. So right on pace there. Not really too much that could really help or harm us in any way. And then for wheat, the 5-year average is 48%. We are at 61% there. So doing pretty well with the wheat. And then just switching back to the corn real quick. So this is a market that continues to seem like it's gonna keep going up around that $5 area. Now, some people kind of have different opinions on this, but like I said, the nationwide U.S. corn planting advanced from 36% complete to now 49% over the past week. That 49% was a bit on the trade's expectations, being that we had some planting delays there over the last 10 to 14 days or so. But the switching over to the beans, there is a report that is coming out today for the NOPA crush. That's going to be at 11 a.m. Central Time. So we are expecting the domestic usage to fall a little bit, but that's coming off of a record high in March. So I expect this to be a little bit supportive for the soybeans. I know bean oil was kind of falling apart yesterday with the tariff changes that we saw from the Biden administration. So we'll see what happens today at around 11 o'clock when the report comes out, but I expect that to be very lightly supportive. And then it's along the same story with the rains. There are different parts of the country that are expected to get some different types of rain here. So over the next couple months, we can watch this market price just continue to kind of grind higher along with the corn. So switching over to the wheat, it's going to be somewhat of the same story. There's different parts of the country that are going to be getting some decent rain, but so expect some planting delays. I know there's a lot of guys out there that haven't gotten anything in the ground quite yet. So it just seems like everywhere, well, not everywhere, but a lot of places have just been too wet. So switching over to the livestock, this has been an interesting one this week. So box beef has been doing very well, and I think some people have kind of associated that with the whole Mother's Day boom. So it's very interesting to watch because they could easily just give this right back, by the end of the week. So we'll see what happens today, but I would expect, same trend of the box beef prices. So expect maybe June could get up around a 180 area, maybe that 200-day moving average, but just something to watch today. And then hogs, there hasn't been a whole lot of news coming out for pork, but exports just haven't really been there for the entire market. And so we've just been watching these pork cutout numbers that are also coming out at 11 a.m. Central Time, and that seems to have somewhat of a factor on this market price. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach me directly at 815-578-6173. But now is that time of year when we're going to be starting to switch over to some dryness. And we need to start getting some hedges in place, especially for corn, soybeans, and wheat. So also check us out at allendalehub.com. And again, this is Teddy Tarvis with your Wednesday, May 15th morning wake-up call. Thanks, everyone.